What's up, everybody? Viper here, back in Myth Survival. And currently I'm on day 138, and I'm just slowly coasting through. There's not a whole lot to do left since I've already pretty much finished everything. And I'm about to move on to either restarting a game or maybe pull back a different save. I'm not sure yet. But this is probably the last time I'll be playing on this current save for a while. But I have been building down there, and we'll go over there here in a sec. It wasn't my intention to be just out here in the open like this with just these fences, but I've managed, to stay alive this whole time with just these little fences protecting me. But the infected can spawn in here, because I had one night that one of the infected started beating the crap out of me when I was sleeping on the ground. But they do weird things at night when you sleep. So it's definitely best to be sleeping in some kind of building. So let's go ahead and go down to the other little base I built down here. This is what I've been doing the last several days. Putting all kinds of different buildings and putting stuff in the ground so it looks more like it's actually real. One of the biggest pains was actually moving all these freaking cars here. And that required me to go across the map, actually claim a shelter somewhere else, clearing my inventory, and then suiciding, and then I would spawn in that whatever shelter I picked, and then I would drive the cars back up here and then drive back over there with another vehicle and get a couple cars ready, and it was a real pain in the ass. Plus the vehicles kept flipping over every time, and trying to get them parked in these little garage or overheads was just a pain. I have no idea how many times my cars flipped, and I had to redo saves, and it was just a pain in the ass. So I'm glad that's done. I don't plan on ever trying to collect cars again, but they are good for lighting up stuff at night. Oh, it looks like the mist might be coming in. But the good thing about this area I'm at right now is it is completely safe from the infected. The infected can't do anything to you. Let me go ahead and drive out and show you exactly where I am. I doubt the infected will bother me. But the infected cannot move till about where I am right now, right about here. But the problem with that is the NPCs can also not work. They just kind of stand around. But I'm right here close to the city. Here's a road where the city is. Just pull up a little bit so you can see it. And that's the city right there. So if you do want to build around this location, you'll know where it is. And then on the other side of these train tracks is a little path. And I always have this little that built structure so I can try to remember where it is. But out here I can use my NPCs and they can do stuff. But back in here I can't get them to do anything. Kind of like in front of the Berserker mine. So it's just not it's not really worth me actually building over here. And when I started building over here, before I realized what was going on, I already had put this blacksmith station and a couple of these houses, and like these big lockers, and I was trying to get it all set up, and then turns out I can't use my NPC, so I ended up moving down the road a little bit. But it got me a nice little campfire with a night of drinking and some food on there. Little workshop area over here. I did find enough stuff to be able to use 4 different vehicles. So I got 2 trucks working and 2 cars, and they all have, you know, they all can be used. And then this one I keep for my transport and water. And then I just got a bunch of junk cars. And then this one I got all my workshops and a bunch of random crap just thrown out. And then I think I got a couple beds in this one. Some more storage shit. And then more beds and weapons and stuff. And I hear one of the infected, but not really too concerned about it, because I'll show you why here in a sec once I can figure out where he is. Is he on the roof? Yep, there he is. And see, he can't do anything to you, so you can stab him or whatever you want to do to him. If you do get too close to him, they can't hit you. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually kill him. And he's got a bunch of crap. Alright, let's go finish the tour. And didn't break my leg. Alright, this is one of those broken weapon parts, the broken shotgun. But these weapon parts right here, they don't do anything. I can't figure out what the hell they do. There's no option to harvest them or anything, so they're kind of pointless. Some ammo. These are just little stacks of 2, so they come in that way. Stacks of 1s will come in the individual thing, so. But 2 or more will stack up in the boxes. And then this one, oh, that's just a storage one. Put out a bunch of brass and iron. Some crap hanging out. Some place to cook some food. It's my little dining area right here. It's ready for dinner. My little kitchen area. I didn't bother with actual electricity over here just because my other base has got lights everywhere. And really I was just tired of building over here. And then a bunch of different cabins over here. And then the chickens, even the chickens are, they can't move, they're just there. So, if you're curious how I got all these chickens over here, I'll probably put a little snippet of me collecting these chickens for this video. I was able to get, I think, 3 in one trip. One of them actually fell off. But you can bring back more than one at a time alive. So I mean, if you want to come here for easy way to kill these guys, you could do that if you want. Because without stuff built here, they'll be all on the ground, so they'll be easy to go up to and kill. But these are all the same, just some crappy little sheds for some extra people. And then let me go ahead and sleep so I can get rid of this stupid mist. And you never sleep on the floor if you were really anywhere else, but right here it's fine. Unless they fix it, and then if they fix it, you're kind of won't be able to do this here anymore. But I got these 2 little towers here. I was gonna build them all the way around it, but then I just got tired of doing this crap. Tired of building. Because each of those cabins are like 72 hours. The small ones are like 8 hours. It took quite a bit of time to build this stuff. But these towers are kind of cool. You can Eventually, I guess if they make them where the bandits will actually attack your base, or maybe to add the tank, they'll be useful, but right now it's all show. So let me get down from here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sleep till dark time, so we can I'll show you what the place looks like all lit up. I got a bunch of tiki torches and little fire barrels all around here. Oh, there's not a whole lot out back. It's just we're surrounded by mountains here, but it's one big open area that's nice to build, but they got to fix the NPCs and the infected. But it's definitely a big old open space to build. Alright, let me sleep and light this place up for you. Alright, so here we got it, everything lit up at night. It's not that bright. I could probably add more stuff, more little tiki torches, but I think this looks just fine for now. Everybody's got their own little tiki torch, and the lights and the tiki torches kind of fade through the buildings, and even the lights and everything. Oh, I forgot about these. Make sure the chicken's got some lights too. And then I got a light around at every one of the ladders so I can find them. But I think it looks alright. It's just some of the things you can mess around with. This actually did take quite a while to actually build though. I don't know, whenever the last time I actually made a video, and a few hours a day, it took me quite a bit of time to be able to build this. And this is definitely overkill. You don't need anything like this to be able to survive. And if you built something like this elsewhere where actually NPCs and infected will work, be prepared, because the infected will spawn inside this base, and you'll have them running around after you, and it'll be a pain. So if you're going to build something this big, you need to have like little small little sections, you know, fenced off with the little fences, so you got places to run to and be safe from the actual infected. Sort of like I do have down here at my other little base. Just one or two of these little buildings is really all you need to actually survive. I just usually have a building that has all my storage in it, and then I'll put this crap up here just for later on. And then, but these other buildings really have no, they serve no purpose. They're just for looks. It's nothing you really need. You just need enough area to be able to get your workstations and enough place to hold your storage, and then you're good to go. This stupid chicken coop, hopefully it'll be fixed sometime so that we can actually have chickens and shit. But it's just for show, and the NPCs never ever sleep in their stupid beds, and each one has a bed. And Rachel keeps getting stuck underneath these stupid buildings. But at least they're not actually disappearing on me. And another advantage to having all these different locations, you can easily get them unstuck. So there's Rachel, now she's unstuck, and she'll go to sleep in the ground until I need her again. But I think I'm going to start going back to recording probably a couple other games, like there's several different games similar to Myst, but different development stages. I mean, some look good, some look eh. I want to play a game called the second Subnautica, the Below Zero, whatever, and probably Green Hell. I haven't played that in a while. But I'll definitely be taking a little bit of a break on Myst until they actually come out with some kind of updates. But I might end up starting try to stream Myst and then just take requests of what people want to see me do, and uh, I'll have several different saves and I can actually start fresh from scratch. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that's it for this video. I'm going to call it quits here. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.